Let me even tell you this. All through my lifetime, there's never been a time when Nigeria was good. In fact, it has actually even progressively gotten worse. When Obasanjo was there, people used to complain about Obasanjo. When Goodluck was there was Goodluck is ruining Nigeria. But in retrospect, we always look back and we're like, oh, it wasn't even that bad. And if people could thrive in a military government, as nascent as our democracy is and as all of the issues that it has, you can actually still, in a time of, so to speak, a lot of chaos and uncertainty, you can actually lay the foundation,
How many times would they tell you before you know that Nigeria is not for you?
Hello everyone, welcome to this episode of the show. And on this episode of the show, I'm going to be specially addressing Nigerians in the diaspora. We've seen lots of new immigration rules, especially for future immigrants coming here, and Canada has doubled the proof of funds required. UK, from the past few months, they are constantly trying to see how they can reduce the 750,000 yearly migrants to their country. And so what does this tell you? No matter where we would find ourselves in search of greener pasture, home is still home. So I want to implore you, and this video is going to try to talk to those of you that don't have something yet in your home country, those of you that haven't invested yet to invest, to start to think of some futuristic investment for the next 10 years. You may not even live there now, 20 years. Make hay, they say, while the sun shines. Because at the end of the day, you can see a systematic effort to try to edge out people they don't see as citizens, so to speak. So follow me on this journey, and I'll be giving you various reasons why you should consider that. Let's go. So the very first reason, which we're going to be talking about, is because of the exchange rate, which is going bonkers every single day. You have more cash value to be able to deploy for investments back in Nigeria. The truth is that so many people may be complaining from this other end are earning Naira, and then they have to repatriate those funds to dollars, to pounds, to Canadian dollars, US dollars. But in real terms, your money is worth more and has probably appreciated over 50% the past few months. So you can deploy and you can get utility for more land, and a bigger house, a bigger housing property in this space of time. And analysts are even saying it's going to even go up. So it's something that you can actually put in an initial deposit now, and in the next few months you even have less to pay. So that's one reason and one thing that you should think of as a Nigerian in the diaspora. Another reason why you should think of investing in Nigeria is that you can actually be a developer yourself. You can get bulk cheap land in a place like Ekpe that's fast urbanizing. You can get 10 to 100 plots, and you can actually do the documentation for it, and you can keep it. You see, Lagos is a mega city, and Lagos is fast growing from 14 million to 20 million to about 30 million in another decade and above. And you're going to see that when all of the industries and all of the population boom, even more population boom happens there, there's going to be need for housing. And so if you need, or if you have something there, it's going to be such a huge investment. So rethinking the traditional just buying a house or buying a land from a developer, and buying from a family at a family price, and then going on to set up your own estate. So that's another reason why now is a good time for you to deploy your resources to Nigeria. So follow me for the next reason. Let's go. Now, another reason why you should think of investing in Nigeria, particularly Lagos, is the spate of investments that we've seen over the past 5, 2, 3 years, and the ones that we're going to see in the next 2, 3 years again. Starting from via Eco Atlantic, the US consulate acquired some land, and that project is going to cost over $500 million. We can see the different free zones, the deep sea port that is all the way in Lekki free zone, Ibeju Lekki, and there's also another deep sea port in Badagry. and that's also going to be a free zone with also a power station there. And recently I saw in the news about, I think, a Lebanese company or a Chinese company purchasing some, a factory because the company was leaving. And as people are leaving, there are lots of companies and there are lots of individuals that are looking to still invest because it's a ripe market. I did a video referencing a video by Ola Brown, why it still makes sense to invest in Africa: rapid urbanization, arbitrage opportunity, population, and so many other reasons why investors are still seeing the appetite to invest. And so when the investment is there, more people are upwardly mobile, and it increases the value of your land and also increases the value of whatever you want to do there. So I'm here to bust each and every myth that's held you back. It's amazing when you speak to some people and they say, oh, I've been wanting to invest in Nigeria, I've been wanting to invest in Lagos for 5 years now, for 3 years now, for 2 years now. And delay is dangerous, delay is costly because these properties are increasing in value. And however the market seems now, the very best time to always invest is when there seems to be chaos, because there are people even in wars that benefit from wars. And so if you want to take advantage of the opportunity, contact me. And I'm going to leave you with this story. Okay, so let me leave you with this story. Very many years ago, in June 12, the whole June 12 fiasco, when Nigeria was, was in and out of military governments, and that June 12 election was annulled by Babangida, which Abacha allegedly won. Lots of people were actually moving to the village. People were packing their salt, people were packing all of these things, and people were moving to the village. But my dad told me that during that period, he laid the foundation for his house in Port Harcourt, Rivers State. And now, obviously, it goes without saying, Nigeria is still here, and he has a properties right now in Rivers State. Those that were too afraid and they were looking at the uncertainty and were looking at, let me even tell you this. All through my lifetime, the few years I've been on this earth, there's never been a time that Nigeria was good, that everybody said, in fact, it has actually even progressively gotten worse. So people, when Obasanjo was there, people used to complain about Obasanjo. When Goodluck was there, there was, Goodluck is ruining Nigeria. But in retrospect, we always look back and we're like, it wasn't even that bad. It wasn't that bad. And if people could thrive in a military government, as nascent as our democracy is and as all of the issues that it has, you can actually still, in a time of, so to speak, a lot of chaos and uncertainty, you can actually lay the foundation. The Holy Book says Isaac planted in a time of famine, and he reaped 100% results. And the Philistines envied him, but could do him nothing. And so this is giving the extra push to those that have always wanted to do this, but waiting for the right time. There will never be any right time. So get into it. That's my cue. Thank you so very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Kindly like, kindly share, kindly subscribe. I'll see you at the very next video. This is the Ownahome.ng TV show. Remember, here at the Ownahome, the NG TV show, we believe that owning a home, owning a property should not make you lose sleep. So we're committed to giving you the very best property recommendations and insider real estate gist. Bye-bye.